Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. Today we're going to continue our series on Magic the Gathering. This is part of an ongoing series where I inform Magic players about the history behind the cards from the new Dungeons & Dragons based set, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Today we're going to talk about the legendary artifacts, Instrument of the Bards, the Black Staff of Waterdeep, the Book of Exalted Deeds, and the Deck of Many Things. Though not legendary, I also wanted to include the Orb of Dragonkind in this video. In Dungeons & Dragons, there is a difference denoted between magic items and artifacts. In Magic the Gathering, magic items from D&D would be considered artifacts, while artifacts from D&D would be considered legendary artifacts, and they'd use the old legendary rule where only one can be on the field at any given time. For you younger Magic players out there, the rules used to be that if your opponent put down a questing beast before you, you weren't allowed to play your own questing beast. Artifacts in Dungeons & Dragons are insanely powerful and unique. They are the stuff of legend. The Eye and Hand of Vecna, the Wand of Orcus, to name a few. There were only ever 5 Orbs of Dragonkind, one for each color of Evil Dragon. In my previous video, I discussed the difference between the chromatic dragons, so if you want to know more, you can watch that one. The Orb of Dragonkind was crafted with the essence of a powerful evil dragon trapped inside of it. Users would attempt a contest of wills with the essence, and losers would be controlled by the trapped dragon spirit. However, those who won would gain access to powerful spells, as well as the ability to summon all evil dragons within a 40-mile radius. This effect can be seen in the second ability of the Orb of Dragonkind. The Deck of Many Things has been the end of many adventurers and campaigns. When you find the Deck of Many Things, you can choose how many cards you're going to draw. You can never draw any more unless the cards say you can. The cards can have beneficial effects like granting you thousands of gold or gems, or a sudden bonus in experience points. It can also have negative effects, like a demon who is suddenly not only aware of your existence, but wants to kill you, or being trapped in a subdimensional sphere somewhere in the world, but leaving all of your belongings behind. In October 2002, Wizards of the Coast released their first ever sourcebook with an age restriction, The Book of Vile Darkness. It was named after Vecna's infamous book and contained information on the nature of evil, evil campaigns, evil characters, and evil things those characters could do. It was meant for adults, as a lot of the content would be considered a hard R, but some people both want and enjoy that type of dark content. 1 year later, in October 2003, they released the counterpart, the Book of Exalted Deeds. There is also an associated artifact within the game itself. In D&D, the book granted boons to divine casters of good alignment, but had massive penalties for evil ones. Written by the dragon god Bahamut, once someone reads the Book of Exalted Deeds, it disappears, reappearing somewhere else in the multiverse, ready to assist another good cleric or paladin. The Black Staff of Waterdeep is a mystery unto itself. Not only was the Black Staff a title, it was also a tower, where the person who had the title of Black Staff resided. The Black Staff is the resident Archmage of Waterdeep, the largest city in the Forgotten Realms. But every time the Archmage wielding the Black Staff appeared, the appearance of the staff also changed. Sometimes it was wooden, other times metal. Sometimes twisted or hooked, other times straight with a glowing crystal atop it. The Instrument of the Bards is a name given to several different magic items. All of them are masterwork musical instruments, capable of enhancing the performance of any bard. However, if someone other than a bard picks them up and tries to play them, it can lash out, especially against clumsy wool-headed sheep herders. An Instrument of the Bards was capable of storing spells, released when the bard played a particular note or chord. The more powerful the instrument, the more powerful the spells stored inside. They also granted the user other abilities, but you'd have to be able to play this masterwork instrument before you discover what those are. Thanks for tuning in. I was excited to have new cards to talk about today. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. Please like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all again next time.